Welcome back to Gossip Media, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's get into today's stories. So, guys, it seems like Sexyy found herself in hot water. There was a lawsuit recently filed against her from her child's grandmother. Let's get into the details. So the St. Louis native, Sexyy, is facing a lawsuit accusing her of calling on her followers to attack her child's grandmother. The lawsuit also says the rapper asked her followers to beat the woman up, whose name is Nicole Barnes. Barnes says she and her family had to move for their safety and added that their life is in constant fear and they had to go to therapy for emotional distress. Now, Barnes is asking the court for $5 million. Now, guys, tell us what you think about this. When I first saw the headlines and I read the story, I was laughing. It's funny, but it's not funny, but it's funny, right? I think Sexyy did not expect anything to happen to the grandmother, but girl, you have to remember you have influence. I feel so bad for the grandmother, and I'm wondering, them in-laws can sometimes be like, ugh, but come on, Sexy, do better. You have influence. You can't just be out here saying things like that and expect nothing to happen. But guys, do you think the grandmother is gonna get the $5 million? What do you think? So guys, if we've noticed over the past few weeks or months, the luxury brands, they are shuffling the dice. They are getting new persons on board as creative directors. So it was recently announced by L'Oreal, Mugler's parent company, that Miguel Castro Freitas will be replacing Casey Cadwallader as Mugler's creative director. The news comes after a tumultuous few weeks in the industry with high-profile designers like Jonathan Anderson, formerly of Loewe, and Demna, formerly of Balenciaga, exiting their roles at the major fashion houses and entering new ones. Earlier this month, Mugler was noticeably absent from Paris Fashion Week, and that stirred up the rumor mill about the potential shakeup taking place behind the scenes. Cadwallader was the helm of Mugler for over 7 years, following in his own way in founder Manfred Mugler's footstep by making sexy, captivating clothing. His clientele included some of the most alluring celebrities of the moment, like Dua Lipa, Beyoncé, and Megan Thee Stallion. In a recent press release from the brand, Cadwallader wrote, "It has been my honor to lead Mugler. Mugler is like no other, and it was exciting to lean into all that it could mean in today's culture." His successor, Freitas, has kept a relatively low profile, but he is not to be underestimated. He holds an impressive fashion resume, as he holds a degree from Central Saint Martins and was handpicked to work under Dior by John Galliano. Later, he served as the head of tailoring under the house under Raf Simons. He also had a tenure at Yves Saint Laurent and spent a brief stint working at Lanvin under Albert Elbaz. He was also the creative director of Sportsmax. Freitas is slated to take his reign on April 1st and will present his first collection in the fall alongside his fellow high-profile debuts, Matthew Blazy at Chanel and Demna at Gucci. Cadwallader hasn't announced what he's doing next, but given the way things are going, a chair will be empty soon enough. So let's take a look at Cadwallader's contribution to Mugler over the years while he was there. Like most other luxury brands, he has worked with a lot of celebrities. but his design style for Mugler blends the brand's signature daring, futuristic aesthetics with a modern, sensual take on femininity. Casey revitalized Mugler's legacy by infusing it with contemporary sensibilities, emphasizing body positivity, empowerment, and confidence. His collections often feature sleek, sculptural silhouettes, sharp tailoring, and dramatic elements like exaggerated shoulders, bold cutouts, and figure-enhancing lines, all while celebrating the human form. He plays with contrasts, incorporating both soft, fluid fabrics and structured materials, creating a striking balance between sensuality and strength. Casey's designs are both glamorous and edgy, and he frequently references the brand's rich history while making it relevant for today's fashion-forward, diverse audience. His approach emphasizes inclusivity, showing that fashion can be both daring and wearable for a wide range of body types. Now, this description fits what he brought perfectly to the brand. I know that the founder was a little more, over the top with his designs, but Casey stuck to what the brand represents, but he also made it more fit into today's society, right? As I would like to say. So it's sad to see him leave, but I also know that it's an opportunity for someone else to show what they are made of, and also an opportunity for Casey to work with another brand or launch his own. So I'm excited to see what he will be doing, what he will be bringing, and job well done, Casey. Looking forward to seeing what you do next. Now that is all for today's show, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Until next time, bye.